All right, half kneeling single arm overhead press with the kettlebell. In the half kneeling position, a couple of things to keep in mind here. It can sometimes be really helpful to put your knee up on a bit of elevation. So you can either use a foam pad or a yoga block. I tend to like to use the foam pad a little bit more, seems to be about the right height. The reason you want to do this, number one, is just more comfortable. We don't want to be in pain with our knee when we're trying to do this. That's silly. But then also it helps to keep our hips a bit more even. So if you find that you really struggle in this position to keep one hip from popping out or kind of dropping down and out to the side, then try elevating that support leg, the knee that's on the ground, and see if that helps you kind of keep those hips in one line a little bit more. So my hips already feel a lot more even here than they did without the support in the beginning. So you're going to be in that front rack position with the kettlebell. Now the kettlebell is going to be on the same side as your knee that is up. This other arm, you want to make sure to irrigate some tension through that arm, whether that is out to the side like so, or you can hold it right here at your chest. Either way, this is going to help you a little bit more with balance. It just really depends on what you prefer to do. So you're going to start in this position right here. You can open your hips a little bit more, but just make sure that if you do that, you're not clenching and tucking that butt under. I kind of like to keep my knees like railroad tracks, so both thighs, both knees facing forward. Now from here, I'm going to get my kettlebell up, nice front rack position. I'm going to decide, do I want my arm here or out? Either way is fine. And as I press up, I want to keep my entire torso still, and I'm going to exhale and get tension from the bottom up as I drive. Whoop, lost a little bit of balance. As I drive up. What we don't want to do is drive up and lean to the side. We also don't want to drive up and flare up and out. So we're making sure as we're driving up that we're exhaling and keeping everything nice and still. Now, as you drive up with the kettlebell, you are going to do a quarter turn. So you're going to start with your palm facing towards you. At the top, your palm will be facing out, and then it will come back towards you as you come back down. Making sure that you're exhaling as you go up, and you should feel like a bit like a statue from your collarbone to the top of your pelvis. So none of this is swaying, no leaning towers of Pisa over here. All right, that's how you do your half kneeling kettlebell overhead press.